Hi there! The story of our mast. We've been posting on Facebook, Instagram, on our blog that we are still waiting for the mast. It wasn't planned, it didn't really go as planned. Long story short, in December we had a rigging company checking our rig and they decided that it's, to use their own words, it's dead. So that means the aluminium mast was welded a couple of times and that wasn't, properly done, or it was too much corrosion. Some blocks and shackles that were still mounted on the mast, they kept sliding along the aluminium when it was windy. So that chafed a good 2 to 3 millimeters off the aluminium of the mast. So we decided, okay, it wasn't safe. Our boat was built in 2004. From 2008 onwards, 2008, it was not only chartered in Croatia but also on the Cape Verde Islands. So twice a year it went through the Mediterranean to the Cape Verde Islands, all the way back. It was rented out to sailing schools. So it has done a couple of miles, and also the equipment. And we also decided for the next 20 years we don't want to be bothered with listening to every sound the mast is making. Is it going to hold? Is it going to hold the next, proper wind? And it was also insurance wise, if something happened, in the very unlikely event something happened and we found out it was because the mast wasn't properly checked, welded, repaired, renovated, hugged, kissed, whatever, and it's all to us. So we decided, okay, we exchanged the whole rig, including the mast. It wasn't cheap. We ordered it through a Croatian rigging company because we were in Croatia back then in December when we had it checked, and the mast was ordered in France because we have a French boat. We ordered it beginning of February. It was said it was going to take 2 to 2.5 months. So we ordered the beginning of February. If you take another 2-3 weeks, let's say end of February, for the rigging company to get all the papers and the ordering and our money. So it's March, April, May, mid-June. That doesn't look like 2.5 months. Every week we were phoning, and the rigging company was phoning. They didn't get any response, so they weren't the French company wasn't very cooperative concerning customers' service. Eventually the mast arrived. That was a week ago. Do you have a mast? So the Croatian company came from their near Rijeka, came up here, assembled the mast, assembled the forestay. We still had to buy some new equipment like the lights and the radar reflector and new radar mount that the radar will be installed in next winter in Turkey. We already wanted to put the platform up for the radar. So that was assembled. Then we had a date on last Friday for the crane to step up the mast. But the rigging company said, no, they won't finish, let's have one on Monday. So we booked one for Monday. Then they said, can we have the Friday date back? Because we're going to finish sooner than we expected. That wasn't possible. So today it's Monday. We have an appointment at 1 with the crane. And the next picture I'm going to post will have that thing in here. So let's see. Bye. I didn't post anything because Monday, long story short, the mast wasn't put up for different reasons. It wasn't our fault. It's never our fault. Anyway, today it's Wednesday, and have a look. In about an hour we're going to bring our boat around to the basin, and then this big boy is going to step up our mast.
Ja, hinten, das muss ich schauen. Geht sich aus hinten? Ich gehe vorwärts.
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
This here? Huh? Look at my. Come on. And right.
tornati alla stessa gasolina qua, non avevamo più bisogno di niente. Abbiamo usato la stessa gasolina, l'abbiamo già corrente tutto, se non di nuovo tocca portarla alla
Ah? Sicuro? No.
Ciao!